A careful viewing of this video will allow you to achieve a professional-looking tint job for your vehicle that you can enjoy for years. Before you begin, check with your local law enforcement and comply with your state's tint laws. Always tint your vehicle in a shaded, well-lit, dust-free environment. Apply film when the temperature is between 40 degrees and 98 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 3 days. Do not clean the glass with ammonia or household glass cleaners before applying film. Do not apply automotive film to residential thermal pane windows. Before you begin applying your film, make sure you have the appropriate tools for the job. The Gila application solution is recommended for use throughout the application and cleaning process. A low-lint cloth should be used to avoid any contamination of the adhesive with dirt particles. The razor knife with breakaway blades is used for film trimming, and blades should be changed after each window tinted. The versatile 3-in-1 squeegee provides a soft rubber edge for cleaning the glass and squeegeeing the film. The hard edge is used to tuck film under gaskets, and the angled edge is perfect for reaching into sharp corners. You will also need some transparent tape and a plastic scrubby. You will be using the outside of the window as a pattern for your film, so the window needs to be very clean. Use a low-lint cloth or squeegee to dry the glass. First, identify the liner side of the film. Usually, the liner is rolled to the outside during our manufacturing process. But to double-check, rub the film against itself. The sticky side is the film. The slick side is the liner. Wet the outside of the window, and then roll the film, liner side facing out, onto the glass. Trim away the excess. Position the film so that the straight bottom edge extends about 1/4 to 1/2 inch below the top of the inside gasket. Wet the outside of the film with the application solution. Using the soft rubber edge of the squeegee, stroke gently down the film to temporarily hold it in place for trimming. With a sharp blade, trim the vertical edges of the film first. To avoid damage to the glass when trimming on, press knife gently at a low angle, using only enough force to cut through the film. Always tear excess film away from you. Before trimming the top edge, open the door and gently lift the film from the bottom of the glass. Reach inside and roll the window down about 2 inches. Using the top of the window as your blade's guide, trim the film to the edge of the glass. To round out any ragged corners, carefully use your finger as a trim guide. Spray the inside of the window with the application solution, and use a plastic scrubby or low-lint cloth to clean the window thoroughly. Remember, any dirt left behind will cause a bubble in the film, so it is important to ensure that the glass is very clean. Wipe along the top edge of the glass, and then use the rubber squeegee to dry the glass. Be sure to wipe down all gaskets where dirt may be trapped. Wrap the hard edge of the squeegee with the low-lint cloth and clean the gaskets thoroughly. Otherwise, trapped dirt may be pulled up under the film. Use 2 pieces of transparent tape to remove the clear liner that protects the adhesive. Place 1 piece of film on each side of the film corner, half of the tape on the film, half extending over the corner edge. Press the 2 pieces of tape firmly together, and then quickly peel them apart to expose the adhesive. While removing the liner, spray the newly exposed adhesive thoroughly with the application solution. This reduces static electricity and the possibility of dirt contamination. Spray the inside of the window generously with application solution. Carefully lift the film from the outside of the glass and place the wet adhesive against the wet glass. Before you position the film on the glass, fold up the bottom edge so that the adhesive does not touch the door and pick up any dirt. Slide the film into place, leaving about a 1/8 to 1/4 inch gap at the top on roll-up windows. Spray the outside of the film with solution. Using the soft rubber edge of the squeegee, press the top of the film firmly to the glass. Remove all water from under the film. Roll up the window. To ensure that the bottom of the glass is clean, re-spray with application solution and squeegee. Wet the window again, and then unfold the film down onto the glass. Slip the bottom of the film under the gasket. Using the hard angled edge of the squeegee, pull back the gasket so that the film will slide easily behind it. With your fingers and the squeegee as guides, run the film under the gasket completely, being careful not to crease it. Once film is tucked under the gasket, squeegee firmly downward until all of the water is pushed out from under the film. Push any bubbles that remain under the film to the nearest edge. To finish, wrap the low lint cloth around the hard edge of the squeegee and firmly push the water down to the nearest edge. The cloth will absorb any excess solution and keep it from creeping back up under the film. Wipe up any solution that may be left on the upholstery. Rear windows, especially on passenger cars, are often curved from both side to side and top to bottom, and film cannot conform to these compound curves in one piece. Therefore, we recommend using the Gila Rear Window Kit to tint the window using strips. First, clean the inside and outside of the window as you did with the side windows, using a plastic scrubby to remove any stubborn debris. Wrap the hard edge of the squeegee with the low lint cloth and clean carefully under the gasket and around the brake light to remove any embedded dirt. The film strips will be prepared on the outside of the window. Wet the top of the window with application solution. Starting at the left side, roll the first strip across the top of the glass underneath the dot matrix pattern, with the liner side facing out. Trim the right edge with a sharp blade. Squeegee the strip into place. And then trim the left edge. Spray the window again in preparation for the next strip. Overlap the next strip 1/32 to 1/8 of an inch in the center. Repeat the laydown and trimming sequence of the first strip until you have 3 strips prepared on the glass. The final strips will be done after the first 3 are applied. We recommend that you use a fluorescent shop light to help illuminate the rear window from the inside. Remove the top strip from the back glass and then move to the inside of the vehicle. Remove the liner from the first 8 to 10 inches of the film strip, wetting the adhesive as you go. Spray the top of the window in preparation for applying the strip. Apply the strip to the window, moving from left to right, removing the liner as you work across the glass. Using the soft rubber edge of the squeegee, squeegee the water from under the film. Repeat these steps with each film strip, overlapping the strips slightly at the sides, depending on the degree of curvature in the glass. Moving back to the outside of the window, prepare the next strip. Apply the film strips to the window as you did with previous strips. Lay the final strip across the rear window. Trim the bottom to the edge of the dot matrix pattern. Place the fluorescent light in the rear window to illuminate the brake light area. Trim the film around the edge of the brake light. Never obstruct the brake light with film. Apply the film to the inside as with previous strips. Fitting the brake light cutout around the light housing. Squeegee the film into place, using the angled edge of the blade to remove all solution from the corners and edges of the glass. If you need any additional assistance or have any questions, please visit our website or call our consumer service hotline. Thank you again for using Gila Automotive window film. Enjoy your new tint job.